social change, psychology major, senior here. And I mean, I take my poetry really serious. This is basically something I do in my leisure time, when I get time. I write for fun, I write for a cause. You know, I'm really passionate about it, so, you know, I hope y'all like the things that I have to say, basically. So. Basically, this poem is called Revolution. My confusion has me under the illusion that consistent binge boozing is the only healing for my eternal bruising. Even though it's only a temporary solution, this high cloud I'm cruising on escapes me from the pain. This high cloud I'm cruising on first starts sunny, then ends with rain, and it's a shame that at the end of the day I'm back to these cloudy ways where our story begins. Where I begin to put an end to the systematic plague that so viciously puts an end to our youth's short story beginnings. Where I begin my journey through this life to protect the mentally enslaved and try to lead my brothers and sisters out of society's version of the allegory of the cave. Where I try to knock down these invisible prison cells that keeps my people trapped in this hell we all call the ghetto that was forcibly created to make us hate ourselves. Where we're listening to politicians whose primary mission is to keep us shackled because it's easier than improving the conditions that we live in. Where we're labeled as fools for thinking school isn't the path for success because the media we so awfully consume tells us that we're in turn of the crew. Where our aggressive moves are pioneers of our breaking of the rules created by these lawmakers who allow these excessive liquor stores on our corners. The seeds of destruction is already planted. So when we plant our seeds and the mothers we plan to leave, they're already corrupted in the way they perceive the world they're brought in. High percentage of bad nutrition and disease isn't really hard for me to believe when all I see is 10 McDonald's and 5 Burger Kings in a 1-mile radius. We glorify these rappers for being G's and these athletes for being celebrities, but unfortunately, they wouldn't give a poor penny if they weren't publicized. And they wonder why I'm angry, because the inconsistencies in this fucked up cycle bothers me. But eventually, I will be the formula for this mathematical equation that overturns this systematic invasion. I will be that hustler selling bags of revolutionary pith that will lead to the mental mind shift from the notion that ignorance is bliss. We will be the kings that bring our dreams to life and break the mental prisons they put around our brains like Martin did. We will be the X's that execute our plans and take a stand for everything we see wrong in this hypocrisy of democracy like Malcolm. We will do well in committing ourselves to the change and unloosening the invisible noose around our necks like Ida. We will be the generation who creates a nation based off equality instead of discrimination. We will be the next revolution.